The New York Knicks recently missed a golden opportunity to strengthen their roster with the addition of a much-needed big man, and it's crucial to break down exactly what happened. Yesterday, just before the Knicks faced the Indiana Pacers, NBA insider Chris Haynes shared a tweet revealing that Jahlil Okafor had signed a 10-day contract with the Pacers. Initially, this news didn't seem significant, but upon further thought, it became clear how it could have been a missed opportunity for the Knicks. Jahlil Okafor, despite not being a franchise savior, brings valuable experience to the table. While his NBA journey has been filled with ups and downs, he once had immense potential. A former top prospect from Duke University, Okafor was highly regarded during his early days, even considered one of the top recruits of his high school class. However, his career began to decline after a public bar fight incident during his time with the Philadelphia 76ers, and things spiraled from there. Okafor's NBA career includes stints with several teams. After being drafted by the 76ers, he played with them from the 2015 to 2016 season through part of the 2017 to 2018 season. He then moved on to the Brooklyn Nets, followed by the New Orleans Pelicans, and finally the Detroit Pistons before taking a multi-year break from the league. Statistically, Okafor has averaged 10.3 points and 4.7 rebounds per game throughout his career. His rookie season saw him play 53 games, followed by 50 the next year. His subsequent seasons saw fewer games, not necessarily due to injuries, but often because of trades and off-court issues. Despite his decline, Okafor remains a 6 feet 10 inches or 6 feet 11 inches center with solid post moves, excellent footwork, and reliable hands. He's an old-school big man with a back-to-the-basket style, capable of executing baby hooks, pivots, and reverse pivots in the post. This type of skill set could have been valuable for the Knicks, especially as they continue to struggle with their backup big man situation. Currently, the Knicks' options for backup bigs are far from ideal. Precious Achiuwa and rookie Ariel Hukporti are filling those roles, but neither has proven to be reliable. Achiuwa, despite his defensive prowess, lacks offensive consistency. His jump shot is not dependable, and his decision-making often leads to costly turnovers. Achiuwa's inability to execute basic plays, such as a dribble handoff, DCHO, has resulted in frustrating mistakes that hurt the team's momentum. His habit of trying to create offense on his own, something clearly outside his skill set, frequently ends in turnovers that lead to easy points for the opposition. In contrast, Ariel Hukporti shows promise but lacks experience. Coach Tom Thibodeau's approach to Hukporti's development has been questionable. Thibodeau often pulls him out of games after a single mistake, which can severely damage a young player's confidence. This coaching style can stunt a player's growth, as they don't get the chance to learn and correct their mistakes on the court. Hukporti's limited minutes in the game against the Pacers, only 6 in total, highlight this issue. Instead of allowing him to develop through live game experience, he was benched after a defensive misstep, which only hinders his progression. Speaking of the Pacers game, the Knicks did manage to secure a win, but the game exposed several areas of concern. One recurring issue was the decision to play Achiuwa and Hukporti together. Neither player can reliably spread the floor, leading to a clunky and congested offense. This combination resulted in poor spacing and disrupted the team's rhythm. Another notable observation was the impact of Pacers guard T.J. McConnell. He continues to be a thorn in the Knicks' side, much like how Nikola Jokic dominates Anthony Davis. McConnell's relentless energy and hustle make him a game-changer, particularly in critical moments. If McConnell were ever to join a true contender, he could be a major asset. His ability to spark runs and make key plays is exactly the type of player that can elevate a team's chances in the playoffs. The Knicks' coaching philosophy, particularly regarding player development, needs to be addressed as the team heads into the final stretch of the season. With Mitchell Robinson still recovering, it's likely that Achiuwa and Hukporti will be the primary bigs moving forward. Thibodeau must trust Hukporti and give him more opportunities to grow, even if it means living with some mistakes. This is a crucial time for the Knicks to build depth and prepare for the playoffs, and player confidence will be key. In conclusion, the Knicks' decision to pass on Jahlil Okafor might not seem like a monumental error at first glance, but in the context of their current struggles at the center position, it could have been a smart low-risk move. Okafor's experience and skill set might have provided the depth and stability the team desperately needs. If Kiowa continues to make costly mistakes in high-pressure situations, it could come back to haunt the Knicks when it matters most, in the playoffs. For now, the hope is that the coaching staff recognizes these issues and makes the necessary adjustments before it's too late.